Good day, everybody. How are you all doing? Hope you are all doing great. So today we will do a problem on correlation coefficient. So here I go. Consumer debt and mortgage debt as percentages of personal incomes are shown here. So the first column is on consumer debt, what percent of personal income it is, and the second column is mortgage debt, what percentage of personal income it is. So the first part asks find the correlation coefficient between consumer debt and mortgage debt. So I'll use my TI-84 calculator to solve it. Okay, so first clear the memories of the calculator. So press the second button, then the plus button, which is on top of the enter button, then select number 4. You will get clear all list on your calculator screen. You are going to hit enter and you'll get done. That means memories are cleared in TI-84 are cleared. Okay. Next, you will hit stat. So first is second, plus button on top of the enter button. Then number 4, clear all list on your calculator screen, hit enter, done, all memories are clear. Then press the stat button and select number 1, which is edit. Edit. Okay. And then enter data in L1. Enter data in L1. Okay. And also, of course, in L2. So X data in L1, which is consumer debt. And Y data, which is in L2, which is mortgage debt. Mortgage debt. Okay, so let's do that. So we will enter L1 first. So all the consumer debt, 6.73. Next is 7.07. Next is 6.96. Then 6.69. Then 6.18. Then 5.58. Then 5.14. Then 4.95, 4.73, and 4.59. Okay, everything goes in L1. There are 10 data points. After you have entered the 10th data point in L1, your cursor is now sitting on the 11th row in L1. Press the right cursor key on the extreme right corner of the calculator so that the cursor moves to the first line in L2, where you are going to enter the mortgage debt data, which is 5.97, then again 5.97, 5.87, then 5.60, then it is 5.16, then it is 5.06, then it is 4.97, then it is 5.22, then it is 5.31, and it is 5.45, the last data point. So we have entered the X data consumer debt in L1 and Y data mortgage debt in L2. Now we are ready to do some calculation. So first thing we have to find is the correlation coefficient. So I will move my screen a little bit up. Okay. So what do I press now? Stat button. Then we can hit or highlight calc on the top. Highlight means move the cursor on top of calc and select number 4. Number 4, which is lin reg ax plus b. Lin stands for linear straight line, reg stands for regression, ax plus b. Your x list should be L1. Your y list should be L2. Do not do anything else. Go straight down to calculate and hit enter. So your correlation coefficient R is the correlation coefficient. R is 0.726. So which can be interpreted as moderate positive correlation between X and Y. Between X and Y. Okay. Now I will move a little bit farther up. Next, we will find the coefficient of variation. So part B, coefficient of variation. Which is R square. And R square is R square in the next line is 0.527. Only for R square, we multiply it by 100% and shift the decimal 2 places to the right. It becomes 52.7% of the variation in Y can be explained by the least square regression line. Least square regression model, you might say. Regression model. So that is the interpretation of coefficient of variation. Now I will move to part C. Predict mortgage debt when consumer debt is 4.95. Okay. So bottom line, predict Y when X is equal to 4.95. So first we need to find the least square regression line equation. That is also in the calculator. Line equation is Y, predicted Y. This is predicted Y. is equal to A is the slope is 0.281, y equal to 0.281x, and the intercept is plus 3.812. Okay, so if I erase this extra. Okay, so this is your least square regression line equation. Now I've been given x is 4.95. So let me move up a little bit. Okay. So when x is equal to 4.95, y predicted is 0.281 times 4.95 plus 3.812, and that is equal to, y hat is equal to, so I'll use in my calculator 0.281 times 4.95 plus 3.812, and the answer is 5.203. You might say 5.203. This is your predicted value of the y. Now let's go back to the table and see what is the actual y observed when x is 4. Okay. What is y observed when x is 4.95, and that is 5.22. So when x is equal to 4.95, y observed is 5.22. That's from table, from given table. So if I move a little bit up, so residual, also sometimes called error, residual at x equal to 4.95 is given by y observed minus y predicted, or y actual minus y predicted. Okay, so residual is equal to y actual is 5.22 and y predicted is 5.203, and that is equal to, using my calculator, 5.22 minus 5.203 is 0.017. So that's my residual at x equal to 4.95. This residual is sometimes also called error. Okay, so it's y actual or y observed minus y predicted. Okay, so let me summarize what I did today. Okay, let me go to the top of the screen and go from there. So we have been given a data between X, consumer debt, and mortgage debt Y. So we entered the data in L1 and L2, X in L1, Y in L2, and calculated the correlation coefficient, which is R. And R came out as 0.726, which is moderate positive correlation between X and Y. Then we calculated coefficient of variation, which is R square. R square came out as 0.527. Only for R square, we multiply it by 100% and shift the decimal 2 places to the right. It becomes 52.7% of the variation in Y can be explained by the least square regression model. Next, we were told predict Y when X equal to 4.95. For that, we need to write the least square regression line, or the line of best fit between the data points. And it is from the calculator, it's Y hat, which means predicted Y is equal to 0.281, which is slope, times X plus 3.812. 3.812 is the intercept. So when X is equal to 4.95, it is 0.281 times 4.95 plus 3.812. So Y hat or Y predicted is 5.203 when X is equal to 4.95. Now, in the actual Y observed when X is 4.95, that is from the table, is 5.22. So residual or error at 4.95 is Y observed minus Y predicted, or Y actual minus Y predicted, which is 5.22 minus 5.20. And the error of the residual is 0.017. So I will stop here today. If you have any question or comment, please do not hesitate to write me a note. I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, please share with your friends. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. That means you care for my presentation. I really appreciate that. And if you like this video, share with your friends. And you and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. My goal is to help you to become the best in math by viewing the recorded videos in my channel. So please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, and do not forget to check me out next time or tomorrow when I'll be back with another problem, another solution. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a nice day. See you next time.